Well, hello and welcome to this week's episode of Productivity Mastery. And in this week's episode, I want to just give you a few tips on what to do when you always feel that you just have too much work to do, when you have too many tasks to get completed. Now, I know this happens to so many people, happens to me sometimes. But the thing is when you have lots and lots of tasks to do, sometimes you've just got to get sat down and get the work done. You just sit down, start at the top of the list and work your way through it. Get as much done until you have to stop, then go home or whatever you do in the evening and restart again the next day. And there's no good, and this is the big problem, and it's no good just reorganizing your to-do list, getting yourself stressed about it, complaining to other people about how much work you've got to get done. Either you're going to delegate some of that work to other people, and if you can't do that and you have to do the work, then I'm afraid that's what you have to get done. Just get sat down or stood up or whatever you want to do and just get the work done. Stop reorganizing your to-do list. That's not going to get the work done. Stop going around and complaining to all your colleagues and your friends and your customers about how much work you've got to get done. That does not get the work done. If you've got a long list of to-dos that have to be done, then you've got to get it done. And your best way to do that is just to sit down, start at the top of the list and start doing the work. That's it. Really quite simple. The thing is that we often get ourselves lost in all this busy work and all these busy tasks that we have to get done. And it's very, very easy to lose sight of what's important to us and what's important to our life in general. So one of the things, and the things I keep telling everyone, is get yourself into the habit of doing the golden 10. Pick 2 tasks for every single day that you absolutely must get completed the next day. I call those my 2 objectives. Every day or almost every day I have these 2 objectives, and no matter what, I'm going to get them done. One of them for today was to record this episode of Productivity Mastery. I've got 1 hour between some meetings, so I found a little park. As you can see, I found this little park and I've got myself in, I've got my phone, and I've just decided to get this week's episode recorded. Once I've done it, I can tick it off, the job's done. Then I can go into my next meeting and be relaxed because one of my objectives is completed. That's why you've just got to sit down, set those 2 objectives for the day and just get on with the work. No good reorganizing your to-do list. It's no good complaining about it. You've just got to get the work done. That's the only way you get the work done. And eventually you will start to see light at the end of the tunnel. You will get those projects completed. You will get all those big things that you want to achieve in your life done. But it only comes about if you're taking action, and it only comes about if you're getting your tasks done. So that's the tip for this week. Get the work done. Stop reorganizing to-do lists. Stop trying to come up with elaborate and complicated systems to get your work done. Collect the work, organize the work, and do the work. That's really what it's all about. You need to be spending most of your time doing the work. That's the only way you're going to get these projects completed. Thanks very much for watching this week's episode. Just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week.